Okay, so this is, I think this is 2010 handbook. 2010 SHSAT handbook, and we're just going over random questions as a part of our prep. Okay, we're going to go over 10 questions, I think, and we'll see. We'll see if is there any interesting questions there. So let's go. Am I sharing the screen or no? I'm not, right?
Yeah, you're not.
I'm not, and I am right now. Okay, so let's go. The first question we're going to go over. I'm just going to go over all of them. How about that? So the product of a non-zero integer. Oh my god. The product of a non-zero integer and negative 1 has the same value as the square of the integer. What is the integer? The product of a non-zero integer. So non-zero means can be 0. And negative 1 has the same value as the square. So I think the answer is G here. Why? Because negative 1 times negative 1 is 1, which means that it's the same as the square of the integer. The square of negative 1 is also 1. The correct answer is G. So all you have to do is just to try to multiply all these numbers by 1 and square them too. And non-zero means that it's not a 0. Okay? Moving on. Number 63. Let's go. So let me see if everyone actually got it right or not. B, B, A. Okay, so ABDG and HCEF are squares, and BCDE is a straight line segment. DG, uh, diagonals that pass through the same point. What is the area of the shaded region? Okay, so uh, if this is 8, right, and it's a square, it means that this is 8 also, right? 8 times 8 is 64, so the full square would be 64. Now, what are these parts? In order to understand that, you need to split it again, like over here, to make perfect pieces. And now we have, look at this, now we have perfect pieces. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 identical pieces. So 8 identical pieces, and and we have 3 pieces. So it's 3 out of 8 pieces. 3/8 of what? Of 64, because the full area is 64. It's 8 by 8, so times 64, which was going to end up into 64, and 8 can be reduced like that, become 1 and 8. And now 3 times 8 is 24. This is it. That's why the answer is B. Okay, moving on. Question number 64. Let me see if everyone got it right or not. No, different people, different answers. Okay, which of the following is equivalent to the inequality of that? All right, so this is just one stepper. We have to add 6 to both sides. So we get 16 is less than x. The only difficulty of this question is to rewrite it the other way. X is open jaw greater than, right, to 16. It's the same thing. So the correct answer is K. Number 65. The only difficult part of number 65 is realizing that that minus has to be distributed on top of the 4 and on top of the negative x, like it's negative 1. That's it. The first one you're just copying, even without the parentheses is fine. The second one, you're distributing negative 1, you're going to get negative 4 plus x. So you get 13 and minus 4, that's 9. And 2x plus x, 3x. Okay. Now, we just choose C. And that's the answer. And that's the answer. 13 and negative 4, that gives me 9. And 2x and positive x gives me 3x. All right, next one is number 66. 66 is, everyone got it right. Congratulations. Okay, next question. Oh, prime factorization question. Prime factorization question is tough. And nor they do give it to students anymore. They don't. But we can try. We can do it. It's a lot of division, I think. I don't know how to estimate it. What is xy? What is xy means that it's what is the product of x and y. So what is this power times this power, right? And how would I estimate it? Can it be like 3 and 4 and 2 and 6, something like this? No, 7 to the 6th power is probably huge. 9 maybe, but 9 is like 3 times 3 only. 9 is easily checkable. What is it? 7 times 7 times 7? Like, no, it's not going to be 9. And it's not going to be 9 times 1, I think. It's not going to be 3 for sure. 4 is also not big enough unless 7 times 7 times 7, 49 times 49, basically 7 to the 4th power, right? That's 2,400, and then if we even do it times 3 to the 1st power, so 1, it's not going to give us anything even close. So I think it's D or E. That's how I would probably. 21 is probably too much. I don't know. Maybe no, actually, maybe not. Maybe it's 3 and 7. Somehow, or 7 and 3. Somehow, it's going to be. But the thing is, guys, the thing is that I think it's just prime factorization has to be done here, and it's gonna take time. Can you do it fast? I don't know. Let's put the timer on. How long is gonna take me to do this by prime factorization? So stop watch. What is that? Okay. Of course, it has to be like 3,000. Okay, here. Stopwatch. I'm going to put it down here, and I'm gonna try to go like as fast as I personally can. And let's go. Okay, so 27,783 divided by, I'm gonna divide by 7 right away because I have 7 here. So 21. Okay, actually I shouldn't be explaining. So 8, 9, 9 is good. 63, 4, 8, 6, 42, 6, 3, and 9. All right, so we had 1, 7. Now I'm gonna have to do 3, 9, 6, 9. Can I divide it by 7 again? Let's see. So it's going to be 5, 35, 4, 6, 6, 42, 49. Yes. Minus 49 equals 0. So 2 sevens. Now 567. Is it divisible by 7? Yes, it is. It is divisible by 7. 567 Divide by 7 is going to be 8, 56, 0, 7, 1. All right, so 7's no more because 81 is not divisible. But 81 is divisible by 9 and 9 and divisible, and this is 3, 3, 3, 3. I wouldn't be even writing this. I know there is. How many 7's I had? I had 3 7's. So it's 7 to the third power times 3 to the fourth power, and 3 times 4, because this is x and this is y, is 12. Stop. I would get it a little bit earlier though. I also explained on the way a lot, but a minute and 37 seconds. Let's say a minute 30. Actually, it's not that bad. What do you think, guys? Dmitry.
It's decent.
1 minute and 30 seconds is
Wow.
not. It's not crucial. It's not critical. But did you get how I did it though? That I got 1, 2, 3 7s that is dividing by. That's why the 7 to the is that's why this y it's 3. And then 81 is divided into 3/4, like 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. And that's why the power here is the x is 4, and this times this is 12 because that's what they wanted, x times y. This is how prime factorization works. All right, moving on. 68. Let me see how you guys got 68. 68, 68. Okay, everyone got a different answer. So let's see who got it right. A train is traveling at a speed of 30 miles per hour, passes through the point A on its way to point B. At the same time, on a parallel track, another train traveling at the speed of 70 miles per hour passes through point B on its way to point A. Okay. Uh, if point A and point B are 300 miles apart, how far from point B will trains meet? Okay, so one train. You know what, guys? This reminds me of when I was in school, like when I was in like for fifth grade, because in Russia we used to solve questions like this in like fifth grade. And like point A, point B, you know what I mean? The whole shebang. So point A, point B, and we have one train that's going, and the whole thing is 300. It's 300, right? And one train is moving there at 30 miles per hour, and this another train is moving that way 70 miles per hour, and they will meet in some sort of amount of time. But how? Since they go towards each other, that means that their speeds added up. We have to add up their speed because they're moving towards each other. It's like moving, like basically the speed added up. It gets 100 miles per hour. Now what we have to do is that we have to divide the total distance that we have, 300, by that 100 miles per hour, and we'll get 3. And what is that? It means that it will take them 3 hours to meet, both of them. It's just this guy, the first one, will drive 30 miles per hour times 3 is 90 miles. And this guy will drive 210 miles. So the question is, what is the question? How far from point B? How far from point B is this amount? It's 210 miles. The answer is G. So this is how it works. Very classic, very, I don't know. I don't want to say European type of a question, but this type of question brings me back to school, definitely. And these questions I personally officially hate. don't like them. We're probably gonna have to count how many squares or how many rectangles are here, and it's always like you forget one and then you get it wrong. So the figure above is made up of 8 squares. How many rectangles in this? Okay. Equals to BCEN. BC. So how many two pieces, like two pieces like that we have? Oh, let's do it vertically first. One, two. I'll do it different colors. Three. Same thing here. Four. What other color? Five. Six. All right. So there are 6 of them if I do vertically. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I have to do horizontally. And horizontally, I think we just, okay, so it's 6. And then horizontally, I think we just do it like that. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. I think this is it. I think it's D. What's the right answer? I don't know. But you guys did not get D, none of you. But does everyone understand what I did? If you didn't, then you have to ask me. But if you did, then it's good. Is everyone good? Mitch, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay. We have to just find how many two pieces we had. Ching, you're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I hope. All right. This is it. This is
Okay.
it. Okay, I want you to do a little bit of your homework. I'll stop you when you're done, but start doing from 70, and I'll stop you when you're done. Most likely, but we're not gonna go over one page though. We're not gonna go over 77. And the rest of this worksheet that you have that I gave you is going to be homework until for Sunday. Okay? So in about like 10 to 12 to 13 minutes maybe I'll stop you and go over some of these questions. Okay? Let's go, guys. And for the stream we're off, and we're gonna meet when we go over